Okay, welcome everybody. We are starting into our housing hike. This is casually touring player houses in the Elder Scrolls Online and seeing the cool things that people have been up to. This can be on PC, NA, or EU. We're actually going to start on the European server here first. So we will go to Mace Onyx's Grand Civic Villa, see what they've done, and get some decoration inspiration. And if you see something that you like, hey, maybe you can incorporate that into your own house. Otherwise, you can just enjoy what other people have put together. So we do this every Friday evening here on the Twitch channel. So if you want to come and chat, and that'll be good. That'll be good. Or if you ever want a house that you want to have me tour, it can be on PCNA or PCEU. Send me a mail in game at jhartellis. Okay, so we are in Mace Onyx's house. Now, I do not believe they have visual effects, so I can turn that off the UI. And we'll just go around and look at what they have. I don't know if there's much background information for this one. I have not toured very many houses on EU, so if you do have a house on EU, I know there are a lot of housing people on the European server, so if you have a house or two or three for me to tour, don't be shy. Send me a mail in game at jhartellis and I can come and tour it. Jubat says, my house for the Khajiit theme is their first foray into using FX. Yeah, we're going to be having a Khajiit contest next week, too. So, we have a lot of housing stuff going on. Wanted to do that before elsewhere, so people didn't feel too pressured into having to use all the new expensive furnishings. Speaking of Khajiit, we do have a little Khajiit Loft here. Maybe there's in the Khajiit tent here. A few things going on here. Going on with the Khajiit. We'll see if that theme carries inside as well. Outside here is pretty sparsely populated, but maybe gives a little bit of a sense of what we'll see inside. We'll see. And
Thank you.
Lucian plays with a subscription. Thank you so much. Oh, Masonics is here. Homeowner is here. Lucian plays. Thank you so much. We'll do that. Ooh, there is a lot more going on inside. I'm glad. Oh, I should have known because they're at 700 out of 700 on the item cap. I was like, oh, they only use like 30 items outside. Okay, so they have a lot going on inside. Do love the paintings and tapestries to greet ya. And then inside, ooh, we have a lot of pretty stuff. You were subverting my expectations just a little bit. Love the nocturnal statue here. You know, the way that the lanterns are here hanging down. You know, if you have like an open hand or something on a statue, you can oftentimes do something with it. So that's kind of a cool thing. And it does light up that statue too. So light sources are incredibly important for houses. Or hi everybody in Twitch chat, by the way. Love the flowers, and the interesting thing about this is kind of clever. The nocturnal statue does have a base built into it, and so just adding a couple flowers there makes it look like it has a built-in planter. So that's kind of clever, just putting the flowers around there as if it is the planter already. Ooh. Love the vines and the lanterns. These Argonian lanterns are nice. Oh, and thank you, Mika Maka, with the follow. Ooh, we have really pretty bath area. Just all in all, like, a lot going on. Very well put together here. So it seems like a big master bedroom area. I mean, I don't know how else you would describe this than a master bedroom. Which is an interesting use of this offshoot room, because normally people don't make these into bedrooms, but, you know, making this really grandiose here, that looks really cool. So, yeah, doing a good job. Elevating this a little bit, using the stairs, a couple stairs up, and the ballroom floor here does elevate this a bit, so it makes it a little bit more comfortable, you know, less drafty type of an area, and a little bit more elevated, a little bit more prestigious. This seems like a very well-to-do sort of a person. Maybe high-ranked official of some sort. Maybe a ruler of some sort. So elevating in that sense too. So that's really cool. I love these little Khajiit hooks hanging off here too. That's cool. So augmenting this Murkmire calendar with a lot of other furnishings that kind of stick out from it. So the gold color from the Khajiit hooks and from this high elf emblem really stand out compared to that Murkmire calendar. I think that works really well, right? Daniel Masonic says it's an experienced traveler. Ooh. Oh, maybe that would explain a few things. It is slightly eclectic. So being a traveler, you've collected things from lots of different places, right? That makes sense. They seem to have done well for themselves in their travels. Maybe they can relax a bit now and take care of all their cats. Hopefully. Or maybe they go on adventures often. I hope the cats can take care of themselves. Really beautiful use of these Murkmire, Alinor sarcophaguses to make these planters, indoor planters. I think that's the best use for them, honestly. They don't have to be creepy. They don't have to hold bodies. They can hold plants, beautiful plants of multiple colors. Love the sarcophagi as the planters. A very relaxing bath area with some drinks here. Lots of warmth from a pillar and some incense and cats ready to eat your face if you doze off. Yeah, Masonix is in the Twitch chat and maybe filling me in a little bit, making sure I get the story right. It's always fun to try to figure out who lives in these houses, so you can kind of make something that fits your character or whatever you want to do with your house. Lots of different ways to decorate a house. Okay, so we have a really nice kitchen area and a serving area and a parlor, so we can eat and then we can relax and chat, stay nice and warm. Seems to be a theme. Oh, I can see it. Well, we have curtains going this way. I'm gonna go check on this way. Masonic says, thanks so much for visiting my house. Honored to have you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you for letting me come and tour. Really have to wonder what's in this trunk. We have this nice flaming brazier as like a centerpiece, something to chat over. That makes you wonder what's in the trunk. Maybe nothing of importance, because it seems pretty risky to put a big flaming brazier on top of it in case something bad happens. Maybe it's magically warded. Maybe there's something terrible inside, like a corpse, and they have to keep that flame going to keep the corpse from escaping. I don't know. Maybe the trunk just makes a good kind of table, like an end table here, right? Like a coffee table. I'm overthinking this. I'm totally overthinking this. If you use furnishings in ways that they're not meant to, I will probably overthink them. But hey, why not? Why not use a trunk as a coffee table, right? Works pretty well. Works pretty well. Oh, I didn't even notice this. Oh, I like this. I like this. We have Kinlord statue. I don't remember the difference between the Kinlord and the Orator statue too well. But it's one of the craftable Alinor statues, and sinking it in a bit just kind of makes it a relief statue. So that's kind of cool. I like that. And framing this with the, I want to say it's the Murkmire bookshelf, gives a little bit of a frame to this, which is interesting. And holding the oleander flower. A little bit poetic. I like it. I like it. Book my bookshelf. Aha, I was right. Fantastic. I knew it wasn't the sarcophagus because it wasn't symmetrical top and bottom. Okay, I do like the sunken in statues. It's clever. It is clever. I always think about what you can do with the furnishings as far as whether you can just use part of it and still get a really good effect out of it. So I think just if you just plunk the statue out like right here, just sitting here, it wouldn't be as interesting as it being sunk in. It makes it look a bit more permanent that way too, for one thing. Which is an interesting contrast with the flower there, which is very impermanent. So, no, I like it. I like it. Is he asking you out? Maybe. Might have been. Let's see. We'll go around the outside and then we'll check out the upstairs too. Okay, down. Oh, we have Namira. We have creepy stuff. We have corpses going around. Namira, herself, very creepy, very creepy. Masonic says that the tip for the statue was from their awesome guild leader, Blind Stargazer, who recommended this house to me. So that was good. You're welcome to talk about your guild and chat if you wanted to talk a little bit about that, because this is over on EU. I don't really know much at all about EU guilds. Really nice sitting areas. So again, we have the braziers kind of to stay warm and give you something to lose your eyes into as you listen to what might otherwise be boring conversation. That's how it usually is. You have to have something interesting to look at while people drone on. Pretty flowers too. Something to talk about if it ever stalls. It's just what humans do. It's what we do. Us humans. Me included. Really like the use of the bookshelves. Great way to get hypnotized. Exactly, exactly. I don't know, these books next to the fire seem a little risky. Though, I know why you're using the braziers here, because they're so bright. So, there are only so many really bright natural light sources in the game. And, like, if you wanted to go with something else bright, you could go with, like, the Clandis stones or the Varla stones, but then they kind of lend a weird color to it. You usually want to go with the big bright flame if you want more natural light. But, I like the library. Another good bedroom. Ah, another release statue. Aha, clever, clever. I like it. I like it. Cardinal says 4 out of 5 serial killers recommend the basement for hiding evidence. Yeah, I'm surprised how many people make this back area like a really creepy area. It's just whatever happens to be the lowest place in a house always ends up being some sort of like creepy dungeon. It just happens more often than not. Which is always kind of fun. You have to put your skeleton somewhere, right? It's always fun. Stumpy says Magna stones are less tinted. Oh, the Magna stones are kind of hard to get though. Maybe they'll become more popular over time. Ooh, really fancy kind of meeting area. I see. It seems a bit more business-oriented. I mean, we even have an hourglass here, you know? Clock's ticking on this one. Beautiful statue. So we've seen a lot of statues as we've been going around. So kind of keeping up that theme as we look at this. Very gingerly holding on to this Cold Harbor glow stock. Does add a little bit of a blue light to the statue, and otherwise kind of looks fun. Just going around and protecting people, and maybe picking up a couple of interesting looking plants along the way. I mean, Maybe you get bored defending the realm. I used to do that. Pick dandelions on the soccer field. I feel ya. I feel ya, soldier person, defender person. You keep picking those dandelions on the soccer field. It's been a while since I've done that. I just have to wait for the threat to come. I was the goalie, and our team was, like, went undefeated, and I had nothing to do, so I just sit next to the goal. Team was everybody was on the other side of the soccer field, scoring points and whatnot. They never came on the other side of the field where I was. I don't know if they positioned me in that position because I was no good. Probably. Some positions are boring. Yeah, the goalie shouldn't be a boring position. Love the study area. A lot going on with the bookshelves, you know, kind of incorporating your research with the crafting station. So it's both form and function here. So you have like your alchemy and your enchanting, and then kind of mixing that with a couple of really nice looking tables and things like that. So really well done with crafting stations. Okay, heading upstairs. 2 balconies. More statues. Good use of the hedge kind of frames this. It does have a lot of color contrast in here. I mean, one thing that you can really do with the Grand Citric Villa is any greenery that you put in here is really going to stand out next to the white marble. So if you want to put some nice colorful stuff in here, it will stand out a lot. So beautiful, beautiful. Everybody will start going to town with the lights. Welcome to do that. And another, not quite as fancy bedroom up here. Kind of overlooking this. Definitely think the most important traveler was down in this bedroom. This is really fancy. All looks good, all looks good. Thank you, Mesonix, for letting me come and tour your house on EU. Really fun, really well done. Really like it, really like it. Well done. So that's the only house I had for EU. So if you are on the EU server, do feel welcome to shoot me a mail in-game at jhartellis. I can come tour your houses. So I'm going to go swap back to my main account on North America, and we have lots more houses to tour on North America, so we'll keep going around. Hope I didn't miss too much. They say, thank you so much. Thanks. Oh, good, good, good. Cardinal.
Housing hike equals amazing. Also equals P.
It does equal P. Thank you, Cardinal. Thank you. Thank you for your support. Thank you so much. We're trying to get some bits so I can get some more background stuff and set up a mailing address so I can maybe show off some cool things that you can send in. So that would be good. That'd be good. Thank you for the bits and your support. Okay, heading into North America. We have 5 more houses to tour on North America. Frigo Letco says EU represent. Yeah, nice houses on EU. Blind Stargazer says, I have another guild member I sent you a mail about for the Khajiit Contest. I got that mail, actually. Yeah, so our Khajiit Contest next week is also going to be open on both NA and EU. So if you want to get a Khajiit home in, feel welcome to mail it in. That'll be on the 18th. Saturday. That'll be Saturday the 18th. Okay. Heading in. Stephanie says, thanks for staying up so late. Yeah, I did the EU house first tonight because I realized that by the time that I get done with the housing hike, it's really late on EU. So I wanted to mix it up and maybe give them some rest. We'll see if that's not how I do it going forward. Might mix it up. Tibet says they've got a nice build on the EU. Open that for visits too. That can work. That can work. Okay, continuing along, we'll go to Stabity Dooms up next. Strength Springs. Stabity had a bunch of visual effects for me. Hope they all came through because he had like a lot of them. Okay, continuing along with our housing hike, looking at homes, getting some decoration inspiration, and just enjoying them. Stabity says eek. Wait, Stabity, this isn't a Khajiit house, is it? If it's a Khajiit house, I want to tour it next week. No, that's your Dawn Shadow next week. Okay, good. Okay, oh, wow. Oh, yes, you said this before. It was a Candyland with the FX. Wait, Stabity's here. Do you have NPCs? Let me know if you have NPCs, otherwise I'll turn off the visual effects. Or, not the visual effects, the UI. Oh, I see. You have the geodes. Huh, interesting that you added the geodes. They look cool. Okay, good. Okay, so Stabity has used visual effects from Essential Housing Tools to make Candyland. Not something I think I actually ever played. Neighbor Kids had it. I looked at it. I don't think I ever actually played it though. But I think it's just basically roll the dice and move, and there's like no strategy to it, and that's like why it's like a more kids game. I don't know how it's played. Maybe it's very involved strategy game. It is very involved strategy game, right? Candyland, not. So we have Candyland. So cool use of these. Wait, Cardi says I don't get it. Where are the FX? They're everywhere. So yeah, so using visual effects from Essential Housing Tools. You can. One cool thing about the visual effects is that you can re-dye anything and you can resize anything. So you see all these pinwheels, or you see these magnet geodes, or these other bubbles. You can recolor these, make them look really colorful, like this really, really vibrant rainbow effect going on with all these colors here. Okay, we're good. Oh yeah, so if you want to see this with and without visual effects, so there's where it is without visual effects. Here's where it is with visual effects. So most everything in here that's colorful is the visual effects. So yeah, if you get Essential Housing Tools, you can add visual effects. So there are a lot of various assets that you can add to this. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and pretend like I'm rolling. Moving along. Wait, we see. You can also add text with Essential Housing Tools. So here's some text. Jelly Bean Acres with chocolate bunnies. Oh, we have chocolate bunnies. I just want to eat them up. I see what you did here. We have... I like this. We have the pancake mushrooms, right? And you've added just a little yellow note there, like it's a pat of butter, right? Oh, that's cute. That's cute. Ooh, candy canes, Chocolate River. Was there Chocolate River in Candyland 2? Or is this borrowing from Willy Wonka a bit as well? Chocolate River. Go have a couple scoops. Not fall in. Don't fall in, no. That would be bad. Go up the tube. Then get boiled alive. Okay, following the path, colorful path. We have peeps. we have candy peeps. Those look a little creepy. I gotta say, they're a little big. Why are they so huge? They're bigger than I am. Giant colorful sugar chickens. Wait, I missed the hot ball thingies. Oh, I did miss the hot ball thingies. Oh, the red hot regions. So these would be like those really awful cinnamon candies, right? It's interesting how the transparency works on those. Okay, so we have cinnamon candies. We have the peeps. Don't put them in the microwave. Yeah, don't put those in the microwave. We have peppermint patch. It's cool. I like how you've added the Cold Harbor seedlings here as well, so it gives a little bit of a color contrast. They themselves might be just like some sort of a cool mint, right? Oh, we have candy hearts, be mine, love you, kiss me. Aww. That's adorable. It's adorable. The Rock Candy Forest. Like on the sticks. Now, I remember you'd have the stick rock candy. I remember trying to make it at home once. And we just had a jar, we filled it with as much sugar as we could and then put a stick in it. It did never work. It never worked. So, I don't know what we did wrong, but then you're supposed to add, like, color to it and stuff, make it nice. Grandma the Gamer with the raid. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Welcome to our housing hike. We are touring Stabby Doom's house right now as we continue along. Stabby Doom has made Candyland in their Stratton Springs here. So it's been really fun. It's been really fun. Let's see, it keeps going. Wait, I'm backtracking. Wait, it just loops. Wait, no, I missed it. Following this. And you get here, and I win. A toothache is what I think I win. Stabby, is there anything inside? Let me know. Laganander says, you use a string of the super saturated sugar solution to make the candy rocks. I had some for my nieces a few times. Okay. Yeah, that's what I figured. Yeah, you need like nucleation, which is why you need some sort of string. Debbie says it's all done. Oh, that's really fun. So we had chocolates. We had all sorts of fun stuff here. It's so colorful. And that was a lot of visual effects too, especially since you have to put these in one at a time. I kind of feel like there's no strategy to this game. You just move forward and eat candy until you get to the end. Maybe there's a metaphor there. It all ends. Okay, moving along. We'll go to Midnies, Exercise Coven Cottage. I did not write down any background information for this, so it'll just be something totally surprising. It's always fun. Stabby, thank you again. Stabby says it's called Child's First Board Game. Getting London School. Okay, we have something different. Totally different. Speaking of reliving childhood memories, we have whatever this is. I believe I'm supposed to climb up here. Hope everybody remembers this climb from their childhood. Up the ominous, twisting pathway. Past the branches. And you get to the top. And you have to make some sort of sacrifice. Oh, so many memories. Kind of creepy. Interesting use of the light here. So this is the Meridia Orb, right? And so this is a blue orb with a green light. Kind of throws off a little bit of a mix of color there. That's kind of cool. Interesting floating books here. Very ritualistic. I'll throw myself in the fire. Let's see if that does any good. I was kind of hoping for something more, just a little bit more.
Thank you.
Grandma the Gamer with a 4-month resub. Thank you so much. You are amazing. Grandma says it's kind of Goonies-like. Is it Goonies-like? Thank you, Grandma the Gamer. Keep messing with all my spicy emotes and delights, and thank you for your support. Okay, well... Oh, wait. There's more over there. More over here. Really cool.
Thank you.
Oh, and Tierna with 10 months. 10 months. That's a lot of months. Tierna, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Is this a Goonies reference? I don't remember anything from that. I think I saw it at some point. I don't remember Goonies having Indrix in the forest. Maybe, though. Maybe. We have sweet roll and cheese. Nice place to sit and think about what you just did over there. Think about life a little bit in your Enchanted Forest. Definitely has a magical look to it, right? We have the kind of ethereal plants here. We have the Indrik, very magical. We have the constellation lights down below. So that's the calibration guide sunk down, so you still get lighting effect from that. And the books and everything, very magical look to it. Really cool. Ooh, this is kind of a cool look from up here. Just a very subtle sprinkling of wedding blossoms down below adds to the magical look of this. Nice atmosphere. Yes, very pretty. I'm gonna fall. No, that'd be silly. I'm fine. See? No damage done. No damage done. Magic carpet does have an effect that will teleport you back to the beginning if you're about to die. Oh, we have creepy stuff done here. Yeah, we missed this. Oh, well, we do have the skeletons. They're mostly hidden here. It makes an interesting just spinning wheel if you use it this way, though. Saved by Featherfall, exactly. Thank you, Cardi. You got my back. Feels like this would open up somewhere. Somewhere. Not good. This seems a little evil. Just a little hint of evil. Maybe it's a flaming green fire over here, or maybe, I don't know, it could be the crystals. Just, I don't think... It might be a little evil. Just a little evil. It's hard to tell, though. Precursor, are you doing evil things? They have their evil council here. Evil council is gathered around the Jester's coffer. They're going to open this, but none of them are worthy enough to open it. Only I can open it. And it has coins and treasures in it. I'll take those. Thank you, evil council. Well, guess I got the reward. Time to leave. Time to leave. Really nice job. Well done. Well, definitely an interesting look in here. So, you know, using all these rocks to really close this in and make it a lot more secluded. And then you even get, like, the lights bouncing off the rocks up there. Yeah, definitely feels a little secretive. Definitely very secluded. Allows you to get away with all of your, I guess, evil doings. Might be evil doings. Maybe they're good things. Maybe they're just, like, thinking of nice things that they can do for people, right? And they're, like, going to go and, like, give them some beautiful flowers and maybe, like, a crystal or something. Yeah, they're just thinking of good things to do for people. I hope so, anyway. Loki versus Hello with a follow. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to our housing hike. Okay, moving along. Okay, going to Angel's house up next. Loki has a question. Sounds good. Gardel says, I love this. If it weren't for the hut, I actually wouldn't even know what house this was. Now, that's what you can do is you can really transform a space. A lot of the houses you can do that with. Sometimes you're working within the terrain, and it can be hard to do that with. But lots of them, you can just make it your own, use it as like a canvas, do whatever you want with it. Tender Leia says, which housing theme is this? This is just our normal housing hike. There's no particular theme to this. This is just going around touring homes and soaking up what other people have done. And so if you ever want to let me come tour one of your homes, let me know. We do this every Friday night. Okay, going into Angel's house. Okay, have F... Wait, there are FX. They said this was their secret garden. Oh, they also said... I don't know if they're going to be NPCs. I'll keep the thing on. They said that they... I think this was the one where they said they lost all their visual effects. So, most of the visual effects aren't going to be here. They say, if you look the right way, you can see that the whole world is a garden. I also choose to see things from a certain limiting perspective. I see everything as part of a great cow. Are you the horns of the cow? Are you the tail of the cow? Are you, perhaps, an udder? We do have a garden. Ooh, I like use of this Murkmire ramp. And then we have, like, apples being gathered off of this. Pig maybe being bad. Beautiful stable. Very calm. I do like the use of the music box, setting the mood here. So, you see more use of these Murkmire ramps. So you don't just have to use them as a ramp. You can use it as a way to gather apples. You can put them sideways and make it into a nice fence for a stable. It's very pretty. Beautiful. Yes. Everybody from Church thinks it's really nice looking. I'm going to head into the stable. Ooh, I like the use of that shed. We'll get back there. We do have more... we do have some visual effects. Now, they did say they lost a lot of them, but they added a couple back, it seems. We do have cute kittens with the hay bales, or with the haystack. So that's all visual effects, but it's adorable. We have horse. Can bring the horse inside too, because there were more outside. I don't think the pig getting into the apples is an intended thing. I think the pig did this. I do see the shed. Very valuable shed, and making it into a chicken coop. I love that. Can I roll in? Oh no, I want to get in there. I want to be with the chickens. I like that. With the hay coming out, or with the wheat coming out, and a couple little visual effects chickens in there too. So they have the same coloration, so it just kind of adds to it. And since they're sunk down in there, and since you can only view them from this one angle anyway, then they don't really look very two-dimensional there at all. Clever use of these Daedric chains. Love it, love it. Oh. So we have a fence, or we have a swing here. We have a swing here using a crate lid and these Daedric chains. You know, you wouldn't really want to hold on to these the wrong way, but there are only so many chains in the game, so you kind of make do with what you have. So we do have what looks like pretty fun swing here. Okay, did I miss something? I think we're good. We're good. Okay, and we continue along using the enclosure here. Red guard enclosure. Makes a nice gathering spot around the fire pit. Beautiful, beautiful. Adding a couple colorful pillows and skooma bubbler there makes it a lot more inviting. Ooh, I do see it. Wait. Well, I'll go around. It looks like I missed the entirety of the garden on the outside. I kind of think I'll go around the outside and then go back in. Wait. Did wanna? Looks like this is closed off. This is closed off. I think it's purposely closed off, so we won't go in there. Imagine the emphasis here is definitely on the garden outside. Using the painting from the Ethereal Archive load screen. If you have the visual effects, you can access any of the load screen paintings and resize them, put them into your house. So if it fits the theme, like the gardens here. Oh, I missed the other one on the other side. Adding a couple extra high definition paintings here. Fits the theme. Okay, can I sneak in through here? No, I think this isn't really meant to be a maze. I think it's just kind of like walls. Okay, yeah, so adds a little bit of privacy here. Thank you, Storm. Thank you, Storm. Okay, beautiful. Ooh, yeah, I didn't even see this from the other side. So we have the Meridia Statue. Looking nice, looking nice. Ooh, even adding some of these garlic flowers from the new dungeons. Really pretty, really pretty. Ooh, putting the Magna Geode on the sigil stand. That's kind of cool. Good light source. Deserves to be on display. You can also partly see through it, which is kind of cool. '70s, like, oh, that's real. Yeah. Those are like really expensive. It's hard to find very many of them on the Guild Traders. Oh, wait. There's like stuff going on. I hope I didn't miss too many text things. These are really subtle, like really subtle. There is a secret garden where miracles and magic abound, and it's available to anyone who makes a choice to visit there. Really cool, really cool. Ooh, clever garden bridge. That's nice. Then we have like the flowing water down below too from those everlasting waterfalls. That's nice. That's cool. Okay, heading into the main part of the garden, I think. try to get the camera where it's not completely blocked. Ooh, good use of the statues. Holding a sconce here, or holding a bunch of flowers. Ooh, bit of a meeting area. We do have a couple of sweet rolls here, and a couple of drinks. Only enough for 2, though. The others might just be short-term guests. Makes me wonder about the table setting here. It's not set for everybody. Maybe some don't expect to stay long. But in the meantime, you do have the beautiful garden around you. And beautiful flowers. Really fancy. Okay, there are multiple parts of this garden. Very secluded. Lots of privacy. Her heart was a secret garden, and the walls were very high. I do see that. I can't see beyond into each of the different sections of this place. We have different chambers of the heart. We've seen a couple of like columns that are fallen throughout this too, so it's not all new and prettied up. So a little bit of damage in this garden of the heart. Well, that's really cool. Like I think I saw most everything. Let me know if I wait. Might have missed stuff back here. Aha! Ha ha ha. Did miss a little bit. Nope, I'm lost. We do have a fox here. More little secret areas, places to relax. It's very pretty. Oh, and a picnic area. Oh, that's cool, that's cool.
Big Max for Storma and J Heart equals P.
Cardinal, thank you. Thank you for your support. Big Mac support. Speaking of damage to the heart, thank you, Cardinal. Appreciate that. Ooh, beautiful picnic area using this Merkmeyer carpet with the sweet rolls and some drinks, couple of cushions. Jackson Jogger says it's not very much of a maze. I don't think it's. It is very beautiful with all the petals and everything. Those are visual effects. So if you turn that off, though, there are other petals just falling from the trees. And to your picnic, what do you bring?
Big Mac for the win jar, tell left wing jart.
Thank you, Gothic Raven. Thank you for that very, very balanced wing. Gothic Raven, you are amazing. Thank you so much for your bit support. Yeah, that gets us close to our bit skull too. And of course, what do you bring to a picnic? A whole ham. Whole ham is what you always want to bring. I think a whole ham with a big cleaver. Big cleaver. Very romantic. Win your day over with a ham. Whole ham. Whole ham. Has to be the whole ham. And bring a couple other things too. Maybe a drink and some sweets. Bunch of plums. Main thing. Does the trick. Whole ham. I really like it. I like the picnic basket. Like the really comfortable pillows here. Still the little lantern. Kind of like you just rolled all this out. And beautiful garden. Beautiful garden. And cheese. I need the cheese. Okay, we'll move on along. Just a couple houses left. Okay, we'll go to Zendira's house next. Is it gonna let me port? I hope so. There we go. Okay, we're going to Zendira's. Speaking of gardens. Okay, so Zendira. Let me look up. I should have done more research on this. Okay, Zendira had made this build for Earth Day, which is apparently April 22nd, so a couple weeks back. And we'll see. We'll see what this is like. About a little PSA, I think. A little bit of a PSA. Zendira says, got during Earth Week, turned it into a PSA on our planet. Activist roots. That's okay. It'll be fun. Free expression here. Whatever it is. Hopefully it's not... It's okay. Whatever it is. I want to see what Zendira has here. Okay, where do I go? I see stuff in various locations. Zendira says they're going to be quiet. No, Zendira, I need to put me where I need to go. Are there visual effects? I didn't actually see if there were visual effects. There are visual effects. Okay. Oh, I see. Ooh. We have... We have corals. Coral reef. Nice and vibrant here. Okay, all along the beach and up by the buildings. Okay, so there's a lot to see here. We have... fish around the bait. We have fishing. We have an oil rig. A cool dock. Cool dock. Now this is one nice thing about the Grand Topol is that you can kind of build out on this and make cool fishing areas or dock areas. Now, that might not be the message here, though. I am curious about what Zendire's message is going to be here. We have Deepwater Horizon. That's not very deep. Well, it's deep enough I have to swim in it. I did. That's kind of a cool use of the flame there. Rogue says, "Hey J Hart, good to see ya. Good to see ya." Oh, there are NPCs. Okay. Wait, NPC. I see NPC. Are you gonna say, or did I miss it? Greenpeace activist. Spill killed lots of birds and sea turtles and marine mammals.
Thank you, thank you,
Arctic
thank you.
Sunrise.
Good to be here, always.
Rogue ESO, thank you so much for your continued support. 9 months, that's a lot. That's a lot. Keep messing with my lights using all the spicy emotes. I do like the oil rig there. A clever use of the furnishings, even though I understand the tragedy. Well, maybe I don't. We are living on this planet as if we had another one to go to. See other ecological disasters from history. Valdez spill. Ooh, I don't want to jump into that. My understanding is that the Deepwater Horizon was like orders of magnitude worse than the Valdez spill, and the Valdez spill was like really bad by itself, right? It's interesting use of the corpses. And the blackness from the visual effects. Doesn't quite have the same impact without the visual effects on. Warmer oceans, stressing the environment. We have frogs. They're ginormous and adorable. And then... Oh no. Oh... Oh, that was really cute. They hopped around. So we can have animations here. Aww. Oh wait. Oh, that's too cute. That's too cute. Are they on a loop? Or is Zendara making this happen? For the record, I'm not pro oil spill. I don't know if I'm allowed to get political here. Let me know if I'm not allowed to, but I think it's okay to be against oil spills. Or do you have to be... Jumping frog effect. Oh, that's really cool. Now, I don't want to offend pro oil spill people. So, if you want to know, if you want to let me know. Virgo, let go. Thank you for the bits. So we're looking at a clean water thing. Some sort of a clean water device, but it doesn't look like it's very clean. It seems very toxic. And I believe it might have something to do with all of the spills and everything, right? I think that might be the message here. Don't have enough clean water to go around. I think that's the message. Now, I try to stay apolitical, so... Dinosaurs. Yeah, there were only so many dinosaurs in the past. Can only burn so many of them. Lots of things dying. Poor bear. Poor bear. I empathize. Ooh, I kind of like this. I don't know if you intended it. It's just kind of like death is overlooking all of this. Wraith of Crows. Very subtle, very subtle. And we do have some partiers on the beach here. But seems like their flame has gone dim. It might not be partying. See, normally you'd think about these people partying around a bonfire, but no, seems like things are very grim. They might be covered in oil. It might be. I'm missing a lot. Oh no, I'm missing a lot. I didn't think I was. We have teaching. We have people being taught things. I don't know what this is supposed to mean. There's a lot going on with this build. Trying to raise awareness about the planet. Wait. Okay, wait. These are here for a reason, right? Okay, these lights are here for a reason. What do they point out? They point out something, unless if they just look like they're supposed to be embedded on here, which is a cool look. Maybe that's supposed to represent the planet. I don't know. I'm just going to assume everything here is too deep for me. Deeper than deep water. Okay, I'm going to go around to the various buildings. Because apparently there's a lot here. A lot here to miss. I hope I don't miss too much. I don't know, how do I get up there? Follow the ramps, follow the ramps. We have... Wait. Huh, interesting. Subtle use of the light visual effects here. Tinting them a little green. Maybe it means something like we have all the books in it. This seems to just represent maybe more isolated people culturally, right? And they might look out on the world and think it's greener than it really is. I don't think that's what she was going for, but I'll read into it that way. Knowledge. Knowledge makes you think that things are greener than they really are. Wait, no, that's not right at all. seeing maybe seeing cool pictures of forests and stuff on Instagram makes you think that the world is more green than it really is. See, so you have limited knowledge, very small subset. You see all the pretty pictures. I think everything's nice and rosy in the world. Now I'm doing all the heavy lifting forwards in there. I don't know why. we have Ooh, is this supposed to represent something? I don't know. I feel like I have to read into everything now. We have people. This is the 1%er area. Is this Soul Server in the 1%? They don't seem to have like a lot here. But maybe that is a thing. Maybe it doesn't really take that much to be in the 1%. Capitalist zombie. They only have a few things to offer. A few basics, a few drinks, some meat, some sweet rolls, and maybe a seat of power. I don't know what I'm reading into. Throne's Hope. Okay. We have the music, we have the Sky Shard. Oh, everything is nice and natural up here. Away from all the oil and everything. Or is there going to be other stuff in here? Let me see. I'm expecting something terrible. Let's see what's inside. We have a garden. Indoor garden. Hey, this looks nice. We have an unnatural indoor garden. We do have Glowbush, which we can come and worship. So this is what I'm supposed to do, right? I think so. 5 hours a day here. Sounds good. Recharge my activist juices. Okay, sounds good. Good enough. And I don't see much else. We do have... I missed something down below. Or maybe there... Wait, there's like a lot more going on the outside. We have... a well. The well is dry. Again, maybe not a lot of access to clean water. We have... the precursor. Does not have a lot of material possessions, but does have heart. And an iron resolve. Wants to make the world a better place. Zendira says it shouldn't be dry. Oh. I'm reading into us all sorts of wrong ways because the visual effects are supposed to actually have water in there. We do have... I'm going to assume this is animal meal or feed of some sort. Rich mines. It looks like... I don't know what this is supposed to be. It is a cool use of these pottery wheels, by the way. Adding them to this reach grinder makes it look a lot more active, right? That's really clever. I really like that. This is about blood diamonds? Doesn't... I don't know how blood diamonds fit into that. Oh, we have a roast pig. No! Roast pig is being roasted. For... some reason. I don't know how to read into anything anymore. It's layers and layers of thinking. It's all beyond me. Poor piggy.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Auntie with the resub. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We'll be pretty close to our daily sub goal once we're done here, by the way. Then, Dyra, you'll have to explain some of these things to me. I don't understand everything. I do like the roast pig, though. I get maybe it hadn't registered to me. This is a clever use of the pig on the spit here, right? You can do interesting things with the pets and the mounts in the game, like throw them above a fire. It's a little grim with it still moving and everything. That's good. Yeah, no roasting cows. Might not forgive you. No, I understand. Understand the realities. Okay, okay. All good. I hope I didn't miss too much. Thank you, Zendira, for letting me comment toward your make the world a better place build, I think is what we could call this. Be aware of some of the issues out there, right? Okay, sounds good. Thank you, Zendira. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, we'll move on to our final house. Final house of today. Okay, final house is Exouzia's Earth Tier Cavern, which has been decorated by Devil Doggett. Devil Doggett does decorate for people, so she wanted me to go look at her latest decorations. So, very interested to see what this Earth Tier is like. Zendara says, thanks. I always said if I got the island, I was going to do something different to it. Sorry, I handled myself very weirdly. It was fun to see that, though. Oh, luxury vendors up. Yeah, I'll be going there and picking that up and getting some giveaways for the Twitch chat after we're done here. And Methodese with the resub. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, so we're in Exouzia's Earth Tier Cavern. Decorated by Devil Doggett. We'll see what this looks like. Her style, Devil Doggett style, is usually just to make things look... Well, I guess I've seen lots of their style, and it tends to be to either make things look nice or to make things look really old and run down. So somewhere between those two things. So I'm very curious because what Devil Doggett does is she decorates for other people, and she works with them, works with the homeowners as far as what sort of style they want to have in their homes. So if they want it to look run down, she'll make it look run down. And if they want it to look nice and inviting with well-stocked market offerings for a feast, that's what she'll do. Love this grill. I don't know what to call it. Say cooking thingy. It's really cool. I like the plating. Good use of these stones. Okay, I don't think there are actually visual effects on in here. I'm not actually sure what she used for the stones here. It's part of something. Top of a column of some sort. I don't actually know. I don't see these too often. Upside down column. I think it must be of some sort. Kind of a cool texture though. Makes a good fire pit. Okay, I'll kind of circle around the outside. Interesting way of breaking this up with some of the wood here. Khajiit pillars, how could be that? Ooh, good ramps here. Going out on the water. Looks like we have a shrine here with a statue. Really good use of the plants down below. Statue sits way up above. And it looks like we have something similar over here. Interesting how this is kind of wobbly, like the water is kind of really in control of this place. Maybe it's high tide coming in here. Another statue on the other side. Again, good use of the plants. Statue towering up above, holding a place of prominence. Or maybe this just isn't very well kept. Getting old, it's getting old. And we have some sort of an artist corner here. We do have a big painting. We have some trunks. Maybe a traveler of some sort. Or maybe some sort of an artist. They're writing. Ooh, there's like a lot going on behind the house too. Very pretty. Ooh, the fountains on the columns there. That's cool. That's cool. Kind of combining things up into a superstructure instead of just putting the fountain down below. I mean, the fountain itself is pretty big. Combine it with more fountains and the columns there. That's nice. And these columns are made using, I think, the curved Alinor walls. So this is actually multiple pieces of furnishings put together to make this circular column. That's cool, that's cool. Stabby says, Devil Doggett does a lot of cobbling to make new things. Yeah, that's what I am always impressed by, is using furnishings, especially like the structural pieces, to make something bigger than just the furnishings by themselves. So that's one thing. Like, if you don't have to just use a fireplace that is just one furnishing. You can make your own fireplace out of multiple furnishings and have your own unique look to it. We have a smuggler over here, little encampment, a couple of horses, and we did have the merchant over on the other side with lots of goods. Here looks like not so much merchants. They're actually like sleeping as they're traveling light. Hope they get to their destination before they run into trouble. Maybe they're going to do a heist here. Could be something like that. Maybe they're welcome. They are a little isolated from the rest of the build here, though, so maybe they're not quite welcome. They don't feel quite welcome, or you'd think they'd have a bed somewhere inside here. Okay, heading inside. Speaking of fireplaces, cool use of the columns and the Alinor pieces here to make a really cool roofed fireplace. And bedroom back here with the pergola. That's cool. So you can sleep under a little bit of greenery up above. Makes it a little bit more relaxing there. That's cool. I like it. Cardinal says, if you have 20 plus things of just about anything, you can probably make something cool looking out of it. One of my favorite things about housing in ESO. Yeah, that's one thing, is if you combine a lot of the same item, you can usually make something new out of it. Whether you put it in a circle or make a column out of it or whatever you're doing with it. It's generally important that the textures kind of match each other, and that's why it's usually important to use like the same thing. Adding a lot of just subtle, like fencing, Elnor fencing in here, because this isn't in the cavern by itself, so it just breaks this place up a little bit better. We have a tub out by the water. Makes me wonder if there isn't some sort of a danger in the water here, because you're isolating yourself a little bit, just in case. Maybe there are sea snakes or something every once in a while. You have to be careful. Just go scoop up some water, put it here. I don't know, or maybe it's just so you can have temperature differential, so you can bathe here and then jump in whenever you want. Hard to tell based off of one furnishing. What's the story? I wonder. Okay, and I think that will about do it. I like the chandeliers, having these red guard lights on the strings here, and then adding the lanterns down below here makes it a bit more unique. That's cool. Funky bought like 20 wheelbarrows full of bones last week. No regrets there. I don't think you'll have any regrets there. You can have some fun with that. Okay, really beautiful, very beautiful Earth Tier Cavern here. Thank you, Devil Doggett and Exouzia. Okay, well, thank you. We'll wrap up here and we'll do some Twitch chat giveaways. Thank you, everybody, for our amazing housing hike. We saw some very well decorated homes as we've gone around here. Some fun twists along the way as well. Cool use of visual effects from Essential Housing Tools. And a lot of style, a lot of things to soak in. So I hope that you've maybe taken away a couple of things that maybe you can incorporate into your own home, or that you've just enjoyed this. And yeah, you could do so much with housing in ESO. Definitely looking forward to elsewhere coming, people getting more houses there, do furnishings. That'll be cool. So thank you, everybody. Have fun with housing, have fun with ESO, and stay spicy. Moo.